using wrist movements to release around your torso. In my first tutorial I showed you two ways to use wrist movements to get fibers, the inwards one and the outwards one. And you can apply both of them all around your body, so same thing applies for behind the back. And for lacing around your body you can combine these two ways how to do the wrist movement. It's a general principle that when you have two directions and you combine them at various points around your body, that the options multiply. So you can do inwards and outwards in front of you, inwards and outwards behind your back. So it sums up to these options. You can do both times inwards, which looks like this. You can do both outwards. You can do both forwards, which is outwards in front and inwards behind. And you can do both backwards, which is inwards in front and outwards behind. So I show these from the side. I think that's the best angle for you to see this. So I start with the both inwards option. In front, you know this already from my other tutorial. You start at your body, go underneath the whip and hook the wrist around, dive in between the whip and your body and lace around. For the torso lacing, you move both hands then behind your back. And behind your back you do the same thing. You start from your body, go underneath, come up behind your back, then you go in between your whip and the body, really inside your fingers are pointing towards your spine, and then move your wrist around. Then you move both hands again back to the front, and just repeat it like so. Always starting from your body towards underneath your whip, hook the wrist around, from your body underneath the whip, hook the wrist around, and so forth. Other hand, same thing. Starting at your body, going underneath your whip, hook the wrist around, dive in between your whip and your body, move both hands behind your back. From there again, you start at your body, go underneath your whip, hook the wrist around with your fingers pointing towards your spine, go down between your whip and your body, and you move your hands to the front again. Oops, let me see one version. Like so. Next thing is both outwards. In front, you know this already from my other tutorial. You just reach around your hand and it comes up from underneath between the whip and your body, and you move your wrist around. For behind back, it's the same thing. You start from behind, your hand then comes up from underneath between your whip and the body. Again, your fingers pointing towards your spine, and then you can move the wrist around. So other hand, same thing. Reach across, hand comes up between your whip and your body, movement is upwards. Both hands move towards the back, and again here you reach over, come back from underneath, between your whip and your body, fingers pointing here to your spine, and you got this movement out. Like so. Next way to combine is just both forwards, which is the outwards movement in front and the inwards movement behind. Like so. Reaching over in front, coming from under behind. reaching over in front, coming from under behind. Other hand, reaching over in front, move both your hands behind, coming from underneath behind. So it's always a forwards motion. And the last one is both backwards. So in front you start from underneath, the hand rolling towards you, and behind your back start from reaching over and then coming up between your whip and your body, and then from behind you. Like so. And again, other hand, starting with the inwards motion in front, and it's the outwards motion behind. So much for this. In the first tutorial I showed you also the combination of the wrist movement and the grabbing and just using the thumb and your fingers. Of course you can do all of this also all around your body, but I think you got the concept right now and you'll figure that out. So keep flowing and practice both hands.